Welcome back to Quincy Ball TV. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you all being here with us. Tonight is going to be our EPL review. Please share, subscribe, like, please comment, agree or disagree. We're fine with that. Please be respectful. Other than that, we're just going to discuss what happened over the weekend. We go over some of the matches, and especially, of course, Liverpool versus Forest. As you can tell from my tone and my facial expression, not happy at all. Liverpool lost to Forest. What's the stadium called? City Stadium, something like that. But let's talk about the lineup. The lineup, I didn't really care much about the lineup, knowing the amount of injuries we had and the amount of games that we have before the World Cup break and the games we have played before the World Cup break. I was expecting new players, new rotation. Right now, with the rotation Klopp is doing, I'm fine with it as long as he's playing players in the preferred position, especially now that he has changed the, a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-4, however you could say it. It's just now we are more interchangeable and less predictable. It doesn't bother me because I know he has the individual talent to be able to play those formations that he's playing now. Compared to the 4-3-3, where you needed specific players, you needed talent for that, especially the 2-8 and the 6. You needed that everything in that position was supposed to be specific, designed for individual with such talent. 4-2-3-1, 4-2-4, 4-4-2, you don't need that. You could accept maybe 3-4-3, where the midfielders and the wing backs have to be very good at their job. So with me, with his rotations, I'm good with it. The frustration with me with this match was we showed up like how AC Milan showed up at Stamford Bridge. In their head, they were thinking, this is us here, Italian champions. We're just going to go there and smash these boys real quick and go back home. And to me, that was the mentality of what I saw. The arrogance of thinking that we beat City, we beat West Ham, these guys are in the 20th position. It's just going to be easy and then we're out of here. And you saw that in the leaders on the team because they did not enforce the mentality monsters that Klopp has been teaching them. Klopp can't do anything else after they cross the white line. He knows what he has done wrong. And there's no need for us to be able to go back and keep talking about it. And I'm going to repeat it one more time. One is the lack of investment in positions that he needed. The fact that he has spoiled these guys so rotten that they feel like they don't need to try because the manager always got their back. And that is what showed against Forest, because players were playing like, oh, we're just going to show up and we beat them, we beat this. No, we're not there yet. Yes, we know we won everything there is to win. However, we just started playing better now. We are not on the consistent 10, 15 that we are usually used to. If you are not on doing that, then you can't come into somebody's house and thinking that, hey, just give me the 3 points and just get out of here. That is what happened. These people played 4-5-1. We shouldn't be surprised on how they played because we have played for so long. Every team knows it's a suicide mission to go kamikaze against Liverpool, unless you are City, Barcelona, or maybe PSG, who have the talent to do that. And even them, when they do that, look what happened to them. The fact that we went in there thinking that, oh, well, they're playing defensive ball, so it's hard to break him down. We played against Real Madrid, and they did the same thing at the Champions League final. Why are we surprised? The ball movement was poor. All we did was just square passes. That's fine. It's good to have square passes because that controlled the match. However, the pass was too slow. I'm trying so hard not to individualize each, pick up a player, but some players get the ball and they held the ball way too long. You are not there yet. Salah was basically staffed the same way we've been talking about Nunes being starved to death because when he's up front by himself, there's no service to him. And then they become useless. Same thing happened to Salah. Luckily, we're glad that he didn't get injured from him going down for so long because it would have been over for us. The leaders on the team, I think Milner's right now just saying, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and just play my ball because he did not kind of yell at the guys to be able to be like, hey guys, let's go. He just did his job and Milner played very well. I don't know why Klopp subbed him because it did not make any sense. He should have kept him and bring Trent either on the right or in the middle and have Elliott shift someplace else. VVD needs to, you are the captain, man. Milner and Henderson, they're just captain because they are the captain. But well, right now the captain is VVD. He is our leader. And I think like a lot of times he doesn't show that. And he tried. I mean, there was 3, 4 chances that he had, and every single one of them, by one that he headed it real strong, but he went straight to the goalie. But most of it, he was just trying to give it to somebody else. Defender's mentality. The striker would have just go for the goal, win, miss, or goal. You know what I mean? But I think VVD needs to step up. His nonchalant behavior, we understand that that's what makes him great. That's how his game, his ball is based on. But he needs to step up, man. It's getting frustrating. We can't keep acting like everything is fine. No, we should have never lost this. We should have never draw this. This was a win. I don't care what people say. We are not disrespecting Forest. It's just players that Liverpool have needs to win matches like this. This was the most important match we have, especially beating City and West Ham. And the frustrating is all weekend, with the exception of City, everybody that we needed to draw points, they draw points. That's why I said this was the most important match this weekend, because we win this match, everybody else who draw points, we are 1 or 2 points behind them. And then now all of a sudden, top 4, here we go. Never know. Even Arsenal drop points. So you'll be like, hey, a couple more points being dropped by Arsenal and City, and we are right there in the thick of this. And I think that this is the time where Klopp needs to be ruthless. You did that with Sako. You need to do with some of these guys, and it should start with January. We can't keep giving these guys loyalty and they're not repaying you back, because right now they have won everything. So their loyalty to you kind of dwindling down. They love you. They'll walk through a brick wall for you, but back in the day, they'll walk through a brick wall for Klopp at 100 miles per hour. Now they'll just do it at 50, which is not the same. And I think right now, Liverpool owners, the recruitment team, and Klopp needs to sit down and they need to iron out the next 5 years, because this thing of Klopp just saying, well, I don't need this person, I'm okay, just give me 1 or 2 and we good, needs to stop. And I think that's one of the reasons why Edwards left, because I say it again, when Edwards was there, Klopp came in, Klopp didn't have much power over Edwards. When Klopp started winning, that power changed, that power dynamic changed, and Klopp was detecting, because when Klopp came, Mane was not his first, Salah was not his first, Robo was not his first, there's a few other people that was not his first, and they told him, no, we're going after these guys based on the analytics and what we're seeing, they are the right person for you. And guess what? They became world beaters. Now Klopp is making the decision and it's not working. And I think somebody in FSG needs to come down and talk to him and say, listen, you need to listen to your recruitment team. You need to listen to your doctors, because it seems to me he's been a little bit stubborn. Granted, he has changed. Let's be honest. The fact that he's changing the formations, I'm happy with that. So that tells me that he is realizing that I've made a lot of mistakes and we need to change. He's losing weight. He doesn't look happy. This is not a guy who just signed a new contract 3 months ago. So Klopp needs to listen and say, you are not at Dortmund, you're not at Heinz anymore. Your job is to sit there and make everything easy. He's making things too hard for himself. These people got money for you. So he needs to just be quiet, listen to your analytics, listen to your coaches, and then let's go. Let's spend the money. That's why they're doing all these investments. And I think Klopp needs to just dial down. And I think now that he's making formation changes, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he is listening. He is now changing his ways. And I hope that moving forward, we could see that. But right now, between now and World Cup and between now and January, there's nothing much we can do except being frustrated as fans, because this thing is going to go up and down, up and down. And the guys who played against Forest, we can't give you an excuse and say, oh, our main guys are injured. No, you're supposed to be competing with the guys who are injured so that you start. Now that you have no competition and you got a chance to start, you need to take advantage of that. And I'm like I said, I don't want to mention names, but these players who are getting a lot of numerous chances and they are not showing what they are worth, you can't blame it on injuries. You can't blame it on, oh, we're playing well. Your job is to do well. And this is the whole team. And this match was embarrassing. I'm going to leave it as that. 1-0 from a former LFC academy. And it's sad. It's sad. I mean, I was not frustrated because we played bad. We did play well, except that we played so slow. There was no urgency in our play. The Then interlinks was not there. We were just playing side to side, side to side. It's not like we never seen that before. We've seen this for 5 years straight. And no team comes at Liverpool with a mention of few. So we can't sit there and be like, oh, well, because they play park the basketball, so we could not. And it's okay. Liverpool lost 1-0 to Forest. Congratulations to Forest. But hey, Forest, you need to do something about those chanting, those embarrassing chanting in the stadium. This is getting too old and it's embarrassing. That's what I'm going to say about that. Everton beat Crystal Palace 3-0. That was a shocking. To me, this was a shocking. Even though it was a home game for Everton, I thought Crystal Palace was going to come in with something, especially how they've been playing the past couple game weeks. And Zaha is like playing at a higher level, especially since Vieira came there. Eze and them boys, I don't know how they lost 3-0. Worse, I thought it would probably draw. City played Brighton. Brighton, I thought you guys had a chance. You still are not taking your chance. That goal, I don't know how Edison made that goal go in. I mean, this tells me that you have no competition against Alisson when it comes to Brazil. City won 3-1. Of course, Haaland put in 2 goals. One of them was, I believe, a penalty. And then De Bruyne, that goal was sick. That shot from outside. Chelsea and Man U 1-1. I thought Chelsea has won this, but Man U came from nowhere and scored. This match showed me that both teams are still useless. Man U played nicer ball, but doesn't mean that they are a threat because they could not break Chelsea down. They play nice. When you watch them, oh, wow, it looks nice, but it doesn't do anything. Maybe because they need an out-and-out striker. I don't know. But Chelsea also poured the ball. I don't think these fans are going to buy it. I don't think these fans are going to buy it. I don't know how long they got to wait and then start turning on the manager. So these two teams, Man U, you know, the coach, he's a good coach. He's a good manager. They have the players. The fact is they play well. It looks nice on the eye, pleasing on the eye, but it doesn't produce anything, exception of Spurs. And guess what? When Man U plays Newcastle, they drew. Newcastle beat Spurs today. So it doesn't tell you anything, even them beating Spurs. Sunday's matches, of course, Aston Villa beat Brentford 4-0 at home and at Villa Park. And is it the players just saying we hated Steven Gerrard? I mean, yeah, we all always know about the new manager, new coach or bounce, but what is this? Out of nowhere, 4-0? Is that how much you guys hated Steven Gerrard? That's crazy, man. I mean, Ings scored 2 goals. Watkins scored. Bailey scored. Bailey, that everybody thought it was the next big thing. Wow. Leeds lost to Fulham 3-2. I mean, Fulham, they might stay. That's what I'm going to say. They might stay. Jesse March, I don't know what's going on, man, but you and Stevie might be the next one. Stevie's already ahead of you because Leeds, you don't take your chances. That's the problem. Southampton surprised everybody by drew 1-1 with Arsenal. Arsenal fans are losing their mind all of a sudden. They think, I mean, the first half, Arsenal played well. Then the second half, they didn't do well. That's the same thing that happened when they played Leeds last week. First half, they should have closed out the game, but they didn't. And then second half, Leeds will just pummel them. Is it the news? Is it some signs that's showing that Arsenal is now all of a sudden slowing down and they can't keep up? Because City is right behind you. I hear some fans are already talking about Gabriel is not the one. We need a new out-and-out striker. And in January, we need to go for a striker. I thought Gabriel was the Dundada. You guys were making fun of Nunez, and they both, Nunez got more goals. Less games. That's interesting. Let's go. Wolves 0, Leicester 4. All of a sudden, Leicester has found their form. I don't know where they found their form. Wolves, I don't know what's going on with Wolves, but it's time for us to call Wolves to the front of the class. Y'all are not doing well at all, and this is not just 2 weeks. This has been going on all season, and a little bit from last season too. First one, Newcastle 2, as I was saying before. First, I thought you guys, because of your coach, you were going to be a problem for the City and Liverpool, and I put you guys at 3rd, Arsenal at 4th. And right now, I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to make it because when I look at Spurs, they remind me of the LA Lakers. You know, if you watch the NBA, they look so old. Even when they play good, solid defense, their counterattack is so old, especially if you're able to block Kane and Son. The other guys, it's like they can't catch up. And they got some young players too, but what's going on out there? I'm hearing that Conte is talking about trust the process. This is not the Conte that we know and love. I think Spurs got a big problem. They might not even make it top 4. They might not. I'm just saying might. That doesn't mean they won't. I'm just saying might. So if you disagree, please put it in the comment, please. Anyway, tomorrow, of course, West Ham and Bournemouth will finish up the weekend matches. And of course, Wednesday, Liverpool are back with a important Champions League match versus Ajax. Liverpool needs to win. And well, Liverpool needs 1 point. Ajax needs to win. And we are going to Amsterdam. So it's going to be crazy out there. And Liverpool need something from that match. And guys, thank you so much. Please do comment if you agree or disagree with anything that I've said. But importantly, share, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much. Kwesi Bold, Archie, we out.